Hi guys, I'm catching up on reading excerpts from the books I wrote when I was sick. Now I'll read you an excerpt from week 26 of Author vs. AI called Affair Incognito. Basically, at the beginning of chapter 1, Belinda Brooks, who goes by the nickname BB when playing soccer, meets Dr. Gabriel Perez, the new team doctor, after getting injured on the field during the World Cup, which her team goes on to win without her. He's cool to her when she tries to flirt, and she thinks that's the end of it. Here's an excerpt from the second part of chapter 1. Imagine my surprise 2 weeks later when I come face to face with Dr. Perez again, back home in Phoenix, Arizona, and he's acting anything but cold. I feel guilty when my eyes first meet his across the room, since he was pretty clear that I should stay off my feet. But I'm not some wilting flower who's going to wait for a guy to come to me. I make my way across the room, not limping at all, I'm proud to say, and park myself in front of him with a stellar opening salvo of, "Hi." "Hello there," he replies with a smile. He's wearing a suit jacket and button-down white shirt, but that's where the formality ends. He's also wearing faded blue jeans and scuffed black boots that look like they've seen 1 or 2 hikes around Phoenix. They're dusty and worn. My eyes travel back up from his feet to his smile. He seems to be covertly checking me out too, and I'm suddenly glad my friends talked me into coming out tonight. After 2 weeks of resting and recouping, I was going nuts. Especially since, while my calf is tender still, I certainly don't feel anywhere close to in pain. The only thing that's been keeping me off the field is doctor's orders, and I haven't even seen the good doctor again since my injury. I've had several appointments with nurses and the other team doctor, but not Perez again. So my teammates decided that the best thing for me was a makeover at the salon. "At least you'll be sitting in a chair, right? No breaking the rules," Nancy joked. And I was feeling impulsive. Reckless even. That's why my normally light brown hair is now a bright shade of red. "Phoenix fire, baby," was my thought when requesting the shade. My teammates had agreed, laughing. Of course, I was the only one who chose this particularly bright shade of red. Nancy got blonde highlights, and Esme had merely gotten her hair trimmed. And the new color completely changes how I look. My own mom told me in our latest video chat that she had no idea who I was. She was joking, but only sort of. "It's just hair dye, Mom," I told her, rolling my eyes. But now I wonder, as heat lights up the doctor's eyes but no glimmer of recognition. Surely I'm not that different, am I? Granted, my hair was tied back on the field and I wore a headband, plus I was in my uniform and banged up pretty good. Now I'm glammed up, wearing makeup with the bright new hair, but surely I'm not a Superman Clark Kent kind of transformation. The party's a casual setting. A friend of a friend's get-together. Someone rich affiliated with the soccer world who's looking to rub elbows with other mucky-mucks. It's cocktails and canapes, exactly the type of setting I normally avoid. But Nancy had an invite because she's dating the guy's brother and convinced me I needed a night off. Besides, who would know? Just in case, I held up my hand to introduce myself to see if the doctor catches on. "Belinda," I tell him. His warm palm envelops mine. "Gabrielle," he murmurs back. Now I know that he doesn't recognize me. I'm wearing a handkerchief of a dress, too, one that Nancy convinced me would turn heads. And it certainly seems to have turned the doctor's, Gabrielle's, head. Let's see what else I can turn on with him. "Pleased to meet you," I say, leaning in. I have a feeling this party is going to be a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. As you can see, Belinda is enjoying going incognito. But what happens when Gabrielle finds out who she really is? Will it change how he sees her? Later today, I'll let you know about week 27's book and read a short excerpt from it. Stay tuned.